Hi, welcome back. In our last video, we saw how to create the two packages. One is the action and DB. Now let me create the servlet class. So select the action, right click, new, Java class. Here I am going to create the Java class as registration. So reg you have to create as reg servlet class. Servlet. Servlet. Press enter key on your keyboard. Right, your class has been created. Right, it's a class. Right, reg servlet. Right, so here this class what you're going to do is we have to implement the servlet class. So how to implement the servlet class? We don't have any classes here, so you have to write the implements as a keyword, implements http, you write http servlet, right? Http here we no need a servlet. Here we no need a servlet. You write servlet, right? Here we no need. So what you're going to do is here I'm going to implement that servlet. We have to put the packages relevant to the servlet. So how to import the servlet packages? Here you just go to your Google and type MBN Maven. This is a Maven project, right? Maven servlet, right? So you click on this first one, the servlet API. This dependency you have to what's the dependency downloaded many times. So this one I copy this one, this dependency, click on this. I just copy this dependencies, paste it over here, right? Okay, now we have paste the dependencies. Perfect. Right, now it's working perfect. Now what you're going to do is I back to my project. Now let's look at the project reg servlet. Here you have tried not a implement. This is not an implement. So this extends keywords. Right? That is by default my mistake. This is extends keyword. You type now you will be able to type HTTP servlet. So that's servlet. You have tried a servlet. Right, sorry, the problem is this. I have imported, but I haven't add the dependency. You have to click on this. Then only the dependency will be added. Now let's back again. Right, now here the dependency is added now. Now let's go to the servlet extends servlet HTTP. Alright, HTTP over here. Servlet. Here the class will be here. The class will be here display successfully HTTP servlet. Click on this and import it. Here the package is imported. Here the package has been imported successfully. Right. Now what you're going to do is before going to add the record into the database, we already done the registration form as well. Before that, what you're going to do is we have to do another thing is we have to create the database and everything. So in order to create the database, you have to go to the MySQL workbench. If you are not installed the MySQL workbench in your machine, you must install the MySQL workbench. That's the best. Okay, so we have to create the databases, right? In order to connect with the database, MySQL workbench. You have to click on this. Let's create the database. So here I'm going to create the database as which is a car sale. So how to create the database? So you have to go to here the schema here, right click, create schema. You have to create the new schema is a car sale, right? Car sale, apply, right, finish. Right. Now you can see the car sale has been created here. You can see the car sale table. I'm going to create a table. You have to create the first table. I'm going to create here as brand. So brand ID in with primary key auto increment. After that, brand name, create the brand name, create name, just create name. That you have to change it as this contact 55, right? Okay, that's the thing you have to write. Now let's apply. Right, now here I have one table has been created, brand. I'm going to create another table, create table. This table I'm going to create here as model. So you have to name it as this table model. This model table consists of the id, auto increment, after that name, model name, after that brand id. Here a brand id. Which one should be int? Make it as 11. This one also 11. Okay, this one should be auto increment. This is the foreign key. Okay, that. So you have to apply, finish. This one brand table, you have to double click on this water table. Here I think, right here also we have a primary key, you have to put it as a 1, right? You can write if you any changes, you have to make any changes, you have to write water table. Okay, then only you will be able to change it, right? After that, what you're going to do is here I'm going to create another table, which is a third one should be the our car table. So car table as id, you have to make it as this one should be there 11, auto increment. Second one should be the our title, after that description, after that year, price, model id, after that brand id. So you have to model id, which is a int, another one is a brand id. Right, now what you're going to do is I'm going to apply, finish. After that, you have to write a member. Member as id, int, name, after that you have to write member id name, email, password, email, password, photo, sorry, right, photo, right? We have a table, email, password, photo, mobile. Which one should be the int? That's it. That's the table we have to create. Okay, right. These are the table we have to create. These are the table we have to create. That's the thing we have to do it.